Hi Sagittarius, welcome. Come on in. This is going to be a general reading, general love reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to draw some cards for you and your energy, your person, and the connection between you. I am going to start with, excuse me, with some animal oracle cards, one for you, one for your person, just the overall energy that you guys are in at this time from a higher level perspective. So let's see, what do we have, Sagittarius? I'm going to draw the top card for you and the bottom card for your person. I just want to set that intention before I draw. All right, for you, Sagittarius, we have Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Card number 31, or 4. 4s are a number about stability and foundations, the home as well. I feel like with time to let go, you have been in a repeating cycle, something that you have just been doing the same thing over and over again. And it's because of something that you need to let go of, something you need to release yourself from, maybe something you've been holding on to, a way of being, a way of life, a belief about what your stability and your security looks like. But it's time to let go. Spirit is saying it's time for you to let go. Your person has Armadillo Spirit, card number 3. Set healthy boundaries. They could have quite a protective shell. I feel like this is necessary. They've learned to do this to protect themselves. I feel like also this is them looking at their boundaries, at this protective shell, what is still necessary and beneficial, and what boundaries are blocking them from receiving. I feel like they're going through a deep evaluation of their boundaries and how they both protect themselves and block themselves off from abundance. Bottom of the deck is Skunk Spirit, Know Your Worth, card number 54 or 9. I feel like you are both really discovering your sense of value and self-worth, how you perceive yourself, and how that has impacted you in your life, both of you. Let's take a look at you, Sagittarius. Let's see what's on your side, what's going on. What messages, confirmation, clarity, guidance, just what needs to come through for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. First card out of the deck is Sister of Wind, or the Page of Swords. I think you're doing observation. You could be spying, or someone could be spying on you. It doesn't have to be like spying. It just could be observing. Does someone's actions match up with their words, or watching for certain communications, just observing, trying to gain perspective and knowledge and understanding. This is a card about seeking knowledge, as well as communication. I feel like there's a strong desire for communication. There could be something that needs to be cleared up. Five of Cups, spilling. I feel like what you need to let go of, what you're recognizing that you need to let go of, is your disappointments from the past. What has been disappointing, what has been heartbreaking, where you feel guilt and remorse and grief. I feel like because you have not been looking at that or being able to see it clearly, it is creating a repetitive cycle for you. And it's time for you to let this go, to turn around and see the 2 cups that you still have standing, that have so much potential for love and emotional fulfillment within them, when you let go of this cycle. And I think you're seeing this. I feel like you could even be trying to take actions to reinforce this change within you, to release the grief and the guilt and the heartache of the disappointments of the past, and observing the change in your life as you take these steps. I feel like as armored as your person is, I feel like you have also been blocking the true connection and love and emotion because of your past disappointments. we have the 2 nines. We have the 9 of fire, the 9 of wands, and the 9 of winds, or the 9 of swords. 9 of wands is the wounded warrior. Yeah, I feel like you've been hurt very deeply in the past, and because of this, you have your guard up. It can also be your person having their guard up, which has you up in your head. 9 of swords is nightmares, being afraid, afraid of what's coming, afraid of what might be, because you're defensive, not sure what the next thing is coming at you. This is all mental, 9 of swords. It's all in your head. It's all your perception. And I think that that's what you're looking at with this, Sagittarius. I think you're doing a deep dive into your disappointments, how this has made you defensive. Could also be looking at your person and how their disappointments have made them defensive. But you're really trying to release yourself from your fears and your demons to figure out how to let your walls down and turn around and truly get off this repetitive cycle, let go of the past that has been blocking this connection, and to overcome your fears. Card numbers, it's the 6 of Pentacles, yeah. 6 of Pentacles, it's called beauty in this deck, in this deck. And it is about balance, equal give and take, equal reciprocity. I feel like you are experimenting with this. I feel like both you and your person are experimenting with opening up and observing the shift and the change that this brings, and the feeling of balance that this is bringing into this connection. I feel like in the past, I don't know about your person yet, I feel like in the past you've been an overgiver, and it hurts you. And so I feel like you held back a lot, and through that, prevented yourself from having the abundance and the assistance and the equal give and take that you want, that you need, that is essential to this healing for you. What else for Sagittarius? 4 of Wind, mastery. Yeah, you're going to master this. You are going to find your way through this. This is the 4 of Swords. This is retreat. But it's not, retreat just to run away. It's healing. It's taking that time out to rest and rejuvenate your spirit, your soul. Where I feel like you have felt depleted, you are recognizing that there is a balance now, and that has given you this safe space to go into this spiritual rest and rejuvenation and healing. And I feel like this equal reciprocity is also very healing for you. Two of Cups, it is crossing energy. I feel like this is what you're moving forward to, this healing of this imbalance that I feel like you have carried with you for a long time you are going to be able to seize these 2 cups and have this equal give and flow in this soulmate connection. This is very spiritual, very loving, could have past lives with this person, many past lives. In any case, it's a very genuine love expressed between 2 people. I feel like that is what you are working towards. This healing is moving you towards being able to accept these cups, to open this equal flow of give and take, of emotion between the 2 of you. Bottom of the deck, you have the Magician. This is the card of Virgo or Gemini. It's actually the card of Mercury. Virgo or Gemini. This is the overall energy. I feel like you are working on manifesting this shift and this change and this growth in your life. I feel like you're very focused on this. You within you are feeling very balanced and in control of your power and the elements. You're working with the divine to bring about this change and this healing within yourself and in turn within this relationship. Let's take a look at your person, Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius, this person of interest in love, peace, spirit? What do we need to see here, understand in terms of their person and where they are at this time? Doris's person, please, Spirit. Okay, the Tower. Your person is going through a huge shift. Like I said, I feel like they're looking at the boundaries that they have put around themselves, their protective armor that they have always shielded and protected themselves with. I feel like it's something they learned very early on in life. I feel something has happened to come in and strike this Tower. This, I feel, is a very internal shift within them. They are looking at their foundation of how they protect themselves and set their boundaries, to evaluate that, to look at how they can rebuild this foundation differently, allowing for them to protect themselves, but also to be open to receive, because I feel like their walls or their armor has become so tight and thick that they are recognizing that it is their armor that is preventing them from the abundance and the love that they want in their life, and they're really trying to look at that. And the divine has brought this in to help them because they are blocking their blessings, or they have been blocking their blessings. The Ten of Swords. This is hard. This is a lot of mental anguish. I feel like they've been through a lot of really difficult, trying experiences that have really had them up in their head. Really a lot of self-reflection about the betrayals, the heartache, the being stabbed in the back, every single one of these swords that has contributed to this thick wall of armor that they have built around themselves. This is the end of this cycle. This is completion. They are going to be able to catch their breath and rest and pull these swords out of their back and do this healing with strength. They have the strength to do this. This is the Tower is... It's a card, I want to say it's either Mars or Pluto. I'm not sure, and there's no astrological symbols on this card, but I know it is a card of Scorpio. It could be Scorpio and Aries. It doesn't have to be. That's just the energy around it. The Strength card is Leo. They could have Leo in their chart, or it could just be the energy. They have the strength to do this. I feel like your person is incredibly strong. They're a very powerful force, a very strong energy. But I feel like the divine is helping them, give them the strength that they need, because I feel like this area, this aspect of being vulnerable within themselves, allowing themselves to be vulnerable, is extremely scary for them. It's very hard, and they don't feel strong or in their power when they allow themselves to be vulnerable. And I feel like the divine is giving them the strength to look at this and to remove some of this armor, to open up. We have the Devil, and it is crossing. I feel like the Devil is something that we feel trapped, tied, or bound to, that we feel like we can't escape. I feel like it is crossing energy because this has been the Devil on your person's back for a long time, I feel like, and they are, through the assistance of the divine, this deconstruction of this Tower and removing the swords from their back with the strength that they are being given to do this internal work. They are recognizing that this has been a toxicity in their life, in their relationships prior to you, and in this relationship with you. And they are healing this. They are figuring out how to have the strength and how to release themselves from this toxicity to overcome this Devil on their back. What else? King of Wands. I'm going to put that there. This is a card of Leo. Doesn't have to be. You have two cards of Leo. They could definitely have Leo in their chart, or somewhere significantly in their chart, or this is just very much the energy that they are blessed with. They are blessed with strength. They are a leader. The King of Wands is a leader. This is someone very charismatic, someone who takes charge and gets things done. I feel like they are really stepping into their power to face this transformation within themselves with the same strength and force and power that they conquer everything else in their life with. I feel like this is a huge deep dive for your person, a huge deconstruction and transformation of their boundaries around their heart. Knight of Pentacles. This is someone bringing an offer, a message. This is someone who has a plan, a goal. They want to plant this pentacle. This knight is facing this direction. I feel like they're coming to you with this pentacle as this knight, wanting to plant this something that they believe has the potential to be very stable and secure, that can grow into a legacy. This is a very determined, focused, practical knight. I feel like as passionate and strong and powerful your person's energy is, they're also very practical and they have a plan. They don't just go running in. They have things thought out. And this Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. I feel like this is a slow, long time, lifelong growth that they want or they see with you. But this is someone who knows that it's going to take time, knows that there's going to be bumps in the road, knows there's going to be droughts, knows that there's going to be floods. And there's an awareness and a preparation for that and a determination to see this through for the long haul, to completion, to the fruition and the abundance that pentacle holds. And that's home as well. Pentacles represent our home. Pentacles they represent money, but it's beyond that. It's anything of value, your time, your attention, your finances, your assistance. 5 of Cups and the High Priestess. You have the 5 of Cups right here. I feel like this is them. I feel like they recognize that their armor and the way that they have shut you out has you feeling sadness and loss. And intuitively, I feel like your person is highly intuitive. I also feel like they see you as this High Priestess. I feel like whether you guys communicate verbally about this or not, between the two of you, there's a very strong intuitive understanding. I feel like your person recognizes the pain and the heartbreak that they have caused you with this and themselves with this 5 of Cups by being shut off from you and not open to what you had offered or took a leap of faith. I don't see the Fool card here, but what you offered, I feel like you kind of shut off. Maybe this is other things for you as well. Maybe it triggered things from your past, but I feel like you kind of shut off from the open flow of this 2 of Cups because you were met with resistance. And I think they're really aware or recognizing the pain that they caused you by doing this, as well as the pain they've caused themselves, not just with you, but in their life through this. And they're determined and focused to bring healing to this. Anything else for Sagittarius's person, Spirit? 2 of Swords. I think they're trying to look at this, how to approach this, Swords are communication. 2 of Swords is having a decision to make. It's shutting off the influences of the outside world to discover your own truth. I feel like really they're just trying to figure out how to communicate this to you, what their truth is, and when they're clearly defined in that, how to communicate this to you to bring about this healing. I don't feel like it's a 5 of Wands. There's conflict. I feel like they're being shut off. I mean, I've kind of already said that with the 5 of Cups, has brought conflict in this connection. I feel like it's been an overall conflict in their life, and they're becoming aware of and recognizing that. I feel like you triggered this beginning of this awareness within them. But it's also brought a conflict between you two. And the 5 of Wands is to me, it speaks of a need to recognize all parties' goals, and that ultimately the end goal is the same, and there's a need to step back and see where the others are coming from in order to find a common ground to work together. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do, to overcome this conflict and find this common ground of working together and how to communicate about this moving forward. I don't feel like this is a decision about you, but about how to communicate with you about what they're coming to understand and what needs the growth that they are working on and what needs to happen to grow this. Let's take a look at the connection between you. What do we need to see about the connection between Sagittarius and their person, please, Spirit? Okay. Let's try it again. First card out is the Eight of Pentacles. I love it. This is working on mastering your craft, paying attention to the details, really being industrious. I feel like both of you are really working. I feel like you could both be really busy with work as well, but you are both doing a lot of work internally on this connection, for this connection. Very focused on making sure you get taken care of what needs to be taken care of. Building. It's about building. Building together, because this is the connection and the energy between you. Son of Pentacles is in reverse. This is the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like things are going to start to move a lot more quickly. Like I said, this is that very slow moving energy. I feel like things are shifting. I feel like the work that you are both doing individually and in this connection is allowing things to start moving much more quickly. And there also could be, I'm just getting this, a shift in the plan, being open to pivot. I'm getting, there's something, in order for this to move more quickly, you guys are kind of shifting what the plan was. I don't know. We have the Three of Swords crossing energy, and we have the High Priestess over that. Yeah, this is healing heartbreak. This is, I mean, Three of Swords is deep, 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 painful heartbreak. I feel like this has to do with the wounds and the heartbreak and the perceptions of how to connect and express and experience love with another person that you, from your pasts, that both of you have brought into this connection. There's a healing of this. It's not upright. It's not in reverse. You're going through a period of healing. It's very intuitive. I feel like you guys are both having a lot of dreams, delving into your subconscious fears and because of these heartaches and how to heal that. Very, very, again, I just keep getting a very, very strong, intuitive connection, communication between the two of you, but not so much of it being expressed or spoken aloud yet. And don't know that there's even a need for that. It's such a strong connection, an intuitive connection, I feel. But feel like you guys are doing a lot of inner healing right now. But it is becoming evident in the connection. What's the potential final outcome for Sagittarius and their person, please? Anything else? Too many. All right. Yeah, I actually like to see this. Again, the Nine of Swords. We had that. Did we? No. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Wind. Nine of Swords is those nightmares, fears, demons. I feel like as you guys are doing this healing, doing this work, healing yourselves, your past, your heartaches internally, to open up that flow of movement, you are both beginning to release your tight grip on the nightmares, the story of the nightmare of your love, of connection, of your loves in the past. I feel like the fears, the anxieties, you guys are moving out of that energy. And I think there's still stuff you're working through. It's still residual, but it is shifting. That energy is beginning to shift and move and allow for movement. Anything else, Spirit? There is coming in communication, Eight of Wands, communication and action. There is a shift coming in. I absolutely freaking love this. The Empress card. This is abundance. This is growth. This is nurturing and loving and very much in your power, both of you. Like I said, this is common energy. Taking action, both of you recognizing your value, your worth, the value and the worth of this connection, the potential, all of the potential that it has to be when you build this together. And this is that spark that, releasing this, I feel like releasing these nightmares, beginning to allow movement in this, is allowing this spark to come in to allow for action and communication about all of the potential that you see within this and within each other. And healing. Temperance is about healing. It is divine alchemy. It is healing the masculine and feminine within the self and within this connection to create something so much more. And there's so much abundance with this Empress card. I think you guys truly see the beauty in each other. There's no doubt to me that there's physical attraction, but I feel like the recognition of the beauty of each other's souls is very healing and nurturing to both of you. This connection is definitely helping both of you to heal and grow into the bounty of your Empress energy. Wow, a lot of healing. Balance is going to be restored with this Temperance card. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords, and it will be spoken. There will be truth communicated with this Ace of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. I hope that if this resonated, that it helped. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. I really can't tell you how much I appreciate your energy being here. I love spending this time with you guys. So anyway, I hope that I see you again. Until next time, I'm sending you love and light.